too strong. Okay, recap the story because we have 4 people in the call. I don't know if I fell off or I don't know what happened, but it just more YouTube videos, more TikTok. It's fun. Let these people leave. It's fun. Okay, let's get on with the recap. So ICT was bullish. I can show you why he was bullish. We had this inversion. Oh, I thought that was responsible. We have this inversion gap right here, which we were supporting. Bodies respect. We wicked into consequent encroachment, respected that. Pushing up higher, so we're obviously bullish on today. Or this is why we were bullish. ICT said we were. So, let's go into my mistake. Because, I mean, I wouldn't say this is a mistake. I only trade Demo today. I kind of went against that to trade Eval. Me and Valid are kind of competing. We're having a little competition. But what I want to see, at least a return into discount on NQ. Or at least on one of the pairs. Because I did not want this London low to be left. I want to see London. If London ran out this low, I would justify longs. But it didn't because we would have 3 drives. But no 3 drives, I cannot look for longs. It's just something I physically cannot do. My chart's just tweaked out. And we didn't retrace into discount. So there's other things I would want to look for longs. So we didn't get that. I wasn't confident in taking longs. But I can go over our newest black sheep. Let's go take a look at his trades. USD, JPY Sniper, right here. I'll make a checklist for you in a bit. First day learning the model, very well. He did very well at marking him out. So this is how he marked him out. He already knows. I'm assuming he's going to be watching this recap. So I'm just going to mark out 850, 950, and 1050 and go over those 3 trades. So our bias or our narrative is obviously just going to be bullish, okay? So we don't have to touch up on that. We're just bullish. So keep it at bullish, using this indicator to simplify things for you. What we have here, let's see. I wasn't really looking for SMT. First thing my eye snaps to, this high and this low. We return into a discount of this range right here in 850. So we're automatically going to be looking for longs. We have this low right here. We have this discount low. So we have a discount low. And I think I taught you guys, or I think I taught the black sheep this. Stage 1, stage 2 liquidity ran, displacement higher. This is a A+ unicorn along with the other A+ method of it. But what I love to see, especially being inside of a discount, 1-2 stage of liquidity ran, breaker right here. This is a unicorn long inside of our macro. This fits our model. So the way I'd grade this with our current bias, if everything happened on the narrative properly, this would be an A model. Because we had stage 1, stage 2 liquidity ran, discount low ran, return to discount, obviously higher. We have higher price, we have low resistance liquidity right here. Bunch of these highs, we displace higher, so shifting market structure, we displace up. I'm like, all right, let's get long. And I was just watching here. I wasn't really able to signal my trades today, which is a shame. But he targeted a high unicorn. Okay, he did good on that one. Okay, let's go over the second trade, the next one. And I gotta get Taki's journal pulled up too. Let me get all this sorted. Okay, yeah, I'll go over Taki's journal too. So, oh yeah, Wuzu, I can go over your journal too. I'll go over Taki and Wuzu's. So, from here, I mean, this is another very obvious log that we had. It wasn't really anything we could have anticipated or anything I would have been too confident in taking. Let's go look at USD's example. So, what he took it off of, I mean, he actually did pretty well at identifying it. He used this back here, which is pretty intuitive. It was just a run of this low, kind of a 3-drive situation, not really, but we were failing to push lower, we displaced up higher. This is our technical breaker right back here. Draw that out to the right, and let's see what else he did it off of. Yeah, it was literally just this breaker right here, which is valid. What I would be looking for is longs after we ran out this low. So running out this low, especially being bullish, I'd automatically look for longs. We had another breaker here. But probably the best place to look for longs is trying to anticipate a turtle soup here. So if we were having SMT at the lows, or if we started lagging on ES or YM, started pushing up higher, I would try to catch longs somewhere inside of this range. So on this breaker, I put a limit order a little below here and just try to turtle soup it. So it would be more than likely I would just toss it right here at random. Stop loss, I like to use this white line right here, or right here. And I'd probably just throw it at the end of this right around here. Perfect. And 40 handles is all we really need. So you could have just targeted this high for 36, up here higher for 35, or you could have just targeted whatever. But that wasn't really what I wanted to see. I'm going to go over the trade I really like today. And it's a shame I got stopped out because I was actually almost 100% confident that my take profit was going to get hit. I knew as a fact it was going to get hit. Volume profile entry? Yeah, do you want me to go over that too? I don't really like going too public with this stuff. Oh, it didn't even hit. Alright, how did you mark it out? Let me see. Wait, draw out how you marked it out if you can, please. But I'm going to go over this one because this one was actually really good. You can see as a common recurring theme within the trades I show you guys in study, we have accumulation, manipulation lower, and we have this little head and shoulders. That's probably the best way to put it. And usually I'd bang out, try looking for some 100 handle home run play off of this. But let's just go straight into the entry, okay? So, I mean, we could use the same theme. I wasn't really looking at this during this trade, but same stuff still applies. This is a good refresher for you guys. And, okay, this is a good refresher for you guys. But, return into discount, run it low. We did not run up this low, which is a shame. I would want to see this discount low get ran, but automatically returning into discount, accumulation, manipulating lower, I'm going to be bullish. So, we have, what is this? 1, 2, 3 drives at the lows, no SMT from what I know. So, after returning into discount, inducing lows, displacing up higher, first thing I want to look for is probably an inversion, right? And this is exactly what we got. We got a BPR. So, BPR rules, I longed off of this. Which, it's kind of a miracle I didn't get stopped out. But, I mean, we could get away from marking it down here. I don't like doing that. I just like going like this. And my stop loss, I had a pretty tight stop loss on this. When we dug into it, we closed below it. I waited for us to close up here, consequent encroachment, and we already printed this wick. So I just threw my stop loss 10 handles, and I was targeting out this high. And I'll go over the reason why I compounded my entry. It's something I'm very confident in, as I said before. Very confident in this type of play. I'm very strong in the bias when we have AMD with our entry model, our specific entry model and criteria is met. So when we get that, we have this inversion back here. And you guys know what type of inversion this is. This is very high probability. I longed it. Again, good morning swap, being Jangam. And I longed off of this with 10 contracts, which is my mistake. I should not long with 10 contracts. So long with 10 contracts threw me up here, which that was something I knew was 100% a mistake. And I kind of just left it because I was at school. I wasn't really going to worry about it, stress myself out over this. It's just a friendly competition between me and Valid. It's not really like there's any real money on the line. It's one take profit trader account that we're just competing against each other for fun. I'm going to get my 5 soon, but if I could have done anything better here, it would have just been to hold out the 10 contract entry to probably like 80 handles and just make the 1.5k that way. Right here, I'd make the 1.5k right here, but I decided to show off or try to be all fancy with my re-entries, pyramid entries, whatever I want to do. And I paid the price for it. I got stopped out, almost ticked out, and I came back to price running up higher, which was a shame. But that's okay. It happens a lot, especially, I mean, on Monday. I went against my rules here because I'm only supposed to trade demo and collect data, which I did collect data. I have a new method of collecting data, actually, which I'm very proud of. I might show it, depending how it looks. No, I can't show it. I'm going to release it to Black Sheep soon, though. Otherwise, I mean, we didn't really have much. You could still use the same stuff here. Run lower, inversion fair value gap. Not much other than that. It's really just, we close above it, as you can see right here. This low close right here. I wouldn't actually count that. Never mind. Forget about that. Let's see this. So, Mammoth. Ooh, okay. I'm trying to analyze this. The manipulation leg lower. It's bullish. I mean, we tapped it nicely. Perfect. Thank you for doing it for me. Yeah, how do you mark it out? I want to see that because I usually just like to toss it on the breaker. But, yeah, it looks good. Otherwise, let's see what we got going on in here. Or anything. Oh, it's just my socials. Why use volume profile? Volume profile is a very good way for finding our entries. If I want to find a good entry or a strong entry, I usually like to slap volume profile down on the area. So if we would look for longs here, throw volume profile down, we long off of this big red line right here. And right here, bang. We have our stop loss this low, 20 handles. We take profit over 1,000 handles, and that's it. And that's how we capture our entries. That's it. Boom. Большой хороший entry. That's really just about it, though. It's not even proper, it's bearish. Okay. Um, what else do we have going on here? Do we have any questions right now? I'll go over bias probably right now, and then I'll go over the student journals. This is a shame, honestly. This is horrible. Okay, DXY. DXY isn't too bad, honestly. I could expect higher prices on NQ. Clear out everything. New week opening gap is lower. So new week opening gap is somewhere down here. I want to be bearish going into tomorrow. I really don't want to see NQ run out some insane high. All-time highs. That's a nightmare. If we hit that key objective, key point, price is dead for the week. Then this entire trading week is just destroyed, along with Thanksgiving. But we have a ton of low resistance liquidity down here. We never retrace fully into a discount between here. It's overall, it's not really a strong indicator that I want to see lower. It's more like an indicator that I'm bearish to see a retracement. I want to see a retracement. That's all I really want to see, if I'm being honest. But otherwise, we can just continue this little trend of accumulating and expanding higher, which there's two ways this can go tomorrow, which I'm really hoping we just accumulate and just dig lower into a discount to set the stage for 2 days manipulation, and then just distribute up higher going into Wednesday, Thursday. But more than likely, with our news, which I'll check our news right now, I can't live trade. I might live trade Wednesday though. With Jolt's job opening, nothing too crazy tomorrow. So, bang, up higher. All-time highs is going to get taken tomorrow, and then our just destroys us. That's not going to be good. Okay. So, let's get to the student journals. No questions already. Alright, student journals. Let's see this. Woozer, you can drop yours too. I haven't gone over your journal in a while. Get USD JPY. And then I'm going to go over Takis. Okay, let's go over USDs. I want to see your entry today, Taki. Or was it? Oh wait, you didn't look at. Oh, sorry about. I'm sorry about that. Look at the choice because I had to pull all night for file project. Okay, it's okay. I just want you to go over today and understand why we moved up higher. Okay, let me see this. I gotta make sure because like my full checklist is here about the model, and I don't want to leak it yet. Where did he put this? Wait. I gotta find this journal. Give me 1 second. Oh, I was supposed to go over Takis, not USDs. Shoot. That's my bad. Okay, I forgot. I already went over his journal earlier today. It was something I forgot about. Okay, please be good. December 2nd, win. Okay, 1.45%. Woo, okay. I don't care if he leaks anything. We'll be fine. Right here. So let's see this. 145%. Very good. Profitable student. So, one-sided. There we go. High probability breaker block. You mark this out. Okay. So limits and evals. You're warming up in class. Pretty confident in this one. We have Asia low swept. No London low swept, which is you already know the reason why. Internal, external SMT. Oh shoot. High probability PD arrays. Equal highs as drawn liquidity. We tap it. We react. And I think you already know where this is going to head. Stopped out. Break even, which... Oh wait, 1 second, Suzy. So, he got stopped at break even, and the reason for this was, just take a look at the time. 2:30 a.m. So, from this was our London manipulation right here. This was, I think this long was trying to be cut during Asia session, which was kind of bad, but this is where we had this little run to form the equal lows with London. And, I mean, it's not really bad, it's just not the time we trade, it's not the time I trade, so I don't really have any data on the model. But let's see this, it made triple equal lows at London lows, so we're going to see that target is draw liquidity after running out these highs. I'll keep looking for longs until market structure tells me it wants to go lower. This is key, you want to do this is proper. Good job. Eval trade. So, eval trade. He's really getting comfortable with the volume profile here. He's marking it out, which I say the SMT is fine. I would say, yeah, actually you did everything perfectly. You did it properly according to how you're supposed to use a volume profile. Tighten the stop loss a little bit. I would 100% say put it on this fair value gap right here. under this fair value gap, or you could put it at the value area low for this low area. But Tuesday's high was right out. You targeted previous day highs. You already know what I said about session highs and lows. You remember that, which I'm very glad you targeted that. Perfect. So you were anticipating SMT, Friday's highs. And if we're bullish like this, it's less of an SMT. It's more of something that we're going to see get invalidated, and more of like a confidence indicator that we're going to see NQ run out the same high as the other pairs. So if we're pushing up higher and we already ran up the high in extremely bullish conditions, which if we watched ICT or paid attention to his cockiness, we would understand that he's pretty bullish, and these SMTs are going to get ran through. So SMT at Friday's highs, prefer to see this hold, and he entered shorts. Oh geez. Okay, and currently have SMT, which I mean this is okay. Stop loss is really tight. SMT high. Okay, yeah, this lines up with breaker. This fits the entry criteria, so that's perfect. Yeah, I mean we got the perfect reaction is what we usually get. It's just the follow through and delivery lower is what I get worried about whenever you're trading with the model, because if you're offside, it won't. It'll look like it's good. It'll fake you out most of the time. You'll get faked out, and it'll just run, just straight through you. Which tight stop loss. I love my model because it's tight stop loss, and enter with this as half risk. And no need to trade with my usual size. So it sounds like you've taken 3 trades so far. Your break even, 1 win, or 1 loss. Which your only issue here was just trading against where we were overall heading. We were extremely bullish, and you'll wait for news now, which is good. Wait for news. So that was a good setup. Yeah, the SMT was giving us a high probability of reversal, plus we had this little, I'd say, devil's mark down here. I was actually pretty bearish on the day as well, which you didn't do anything wrong. It was more of a bias error, nothing we could have anticipated. If ICT, we have to watch ICT's video. We have to understand why we were bullish today, why it was his target, and just get more in depth on that, because I was also expecting bearish. But, I mean, that's fine. So, now your eyes are on previous week high. Set up to work 9 out of 10 times. That is right, it would work 9 out of 10 times. Good job on identifying that. And what I want to say, oh shoot, that's my charts. Okay, there was a good opportunity for longs when I showed it earlier. Maybe I could have found that, given the bullish bias that we had, we were not too sure about longing this high in premium. Yeah, I didn't like longing highs in premium, but if we're holding bullish momentum, mark out your targets. So wait for PMI, which is good. And is this during our macro? I don't know what times this is from. Enter on this long, internal SMT, perfect, 3 drives, perfect. Oh, this is my long, yeah, this is perfect. His take profit is going to get, unless you went to break even, his take profit is going to get hit. So, I mean, entry was actually, oh yeah, you got the proper entry, 100%. This is the second re-entry. The first thing I'd be looking for would be my first entry down here, but yeah, you got the re-entry, the high probability re-entry. So that's really good. This is what you would want to look for if you're being proper. The entry, and we had SMT lows. Thank you. Yeah, this is an A+ setup then. Perfect. Study into this. It was just conditions were a little bit shaky during this time, but it was really good. So, into on this long, all your confluence is marked out. Perfect. You got the exact same trade, exact same thing I saw. Very good job. And yours SMT at the highs, but you're expecting that to be broken since we were so bullish. This is exactly what I said. You're fine. You're learning. Not finally. You've been learning. You've been learning pretty quick, Taki, so very nice job. You're retaining the information I say very well. I think I said this to you once or twice before. You start using volume profile a little bit more, kind of experimenting with it, but I like to see how you're using it so far. And short stop loss to the low of new week opening gap, stopped at about 2R, which is fine. Yeah, that is fine. Short stop loss, oh yeah, that's like a full take profit. Imagine taking profit at new week opening gap. That's good. So, biggest lesson today was to follow the higher time frame bias, yeah. We did talk about this. Perfect. This is predicting the future. And first entry was you're forcing what you wanted to see rather than what the market was telling me. Yeah, some people get clouded up on this. A lot of the students too. They want to see a setup form when it's not there. The market will tell you, or you will be able to see clearly. It'll be clear like this. This was like a slap in the face for anyone that trades or anyone that I've taught my model. It was just like, boom, it's right there. Look at this. That's it. And that's clear. You're glad you didn't let the first loss influence the rest of the session. Yeah, just completely detach yourself. You wouldn't have this win if you were still stuck up on that loss. You probably would have looked at the 950 macro and tried taking that, because that was a low quality setup during 950. But be patient waiting for good setups like this to form where you can clearly identify and understand where we're going to head because of the SMT. Perfect, bro. And I will come back tomorrow with more clarity than today. Keep yourself positive, that's good. Keep it all in mind with what I've learned so far and destroy the markets. Goal is payout by the end of the week, but if opportunities don't present themselves, I will not force anything. Just to keep it short, mind the higher time for bias, and everything else will fall into place. Oh, tacky. Very good job. Beautiful journal today, bro. All I have to say, be a little bit more careful during these trades. I know we traded, what was it, pre-market together a few times and it banged out trades, but be careful for those. And sticking to the 3 macros I usually look for, I think you can have a much higher win rate, especially with Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Those 3 days, I want you to really be more cautious about these trades. Just don't let what I say influence you right now, but keep everything you had today. Keep the exact same mindset, the exact same psychology, the exact same thought process, had everything perfect. And that's about it. You did very well today. And I think that's about it. Jeez. Otherwise, yeah, I'm eager to see your journal. Uzu. Also, Wuzu, are you busy? Tomorrow I want you to start journaling again too. I need more student journals to go over. Yeah, stop loss fits volume profile criteria. Okay, good. Get back in it tomorrow. I'm more than happy to help you guys out. Otherwise, I think that's about it. No questions? We're good then. Alright, have a good night, everyone. See you guys tomorrow.
Olá.